I think I figured out what's wrong with Donald Trump's hand. It's his gross and dirty soul trying to escape out through his skin. Let me tell you a story from 1980 that will explain what I'm talking about. Mary Fallon was a 74-year-old woman who had lived for 31 years in Queens. She had recently suffered a stroke and had been described as half paralyzed. The stroke, however, was not her biggest problem. The biggest problem was that she lived in an apartment that was owned by Donald Trump. Donald Trump hated that this old woman lived there. It wasn't that she didn't pay her rent. She had not missed in all 31 years. It's that that apartment was rent controlled. Meaning, if a bunch of thugs showed up at her house and forced her to be evicted, well, he could take that apartment and rent it for double the price. So what did he do? He sent a bunch of thugs to her house and forcibly evicted her. By the way, my name's Jay Black. I'm a comedian. I do 2 videos every single day. If you like what you see, consider subscribing. It was reported on in the Village Voice, and it was really terrible. They took all her stuff. It was pouring rain. The only thing they left her to sit on was an upside-down hamper. A 74-year-old paralyzed woman sitting in an empty apartment on a hamper. This is the man that you have chosen to follow. One social services employee said he had never in 25 years seen someone treated as poorly as Donald Trump treated this elderly woman. And before you call this fake news, MAGA, the person who owned the Village Voice at the time, Rupert Murdoch, the guy who owns Fox. So it's not exactly a bleeding heart liberal who reported this. Donald Trump has always been a bad person, and MAGA, you're lying to yourself if you believe otherwise.